Heidi-ho, it's Monday. It's 1:34 p.m. and I just left the house for a 2 o'clock doctor's appointment. I finally broke down and decided to go get this face looked at. There's no bulls today. I'm going the back way. So much less traffic this way. I remember when we first moved here, Chrissy measured the back way, what we call the back way and the front way. And the back way is longer in miles, but it's less time because there's less traffic and less stopping altogether. Lights and stop signs. It is a cold day. My car says 33. My phone says 32. Oh, one bull. Oh, two bulls. Two brown bulls. Four bulls. Never mind. We got all four of them. Because apparently now there's only four because they probably ate one. Aww. Unless he's sick or something. Okay, bye bulls. I'm glad I saw them. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so the back way is a little longer mile-wise, but takes less time. And I just prefer it because it's a nicer view. You get bulls. You get geese, but I don't see any geese today, and it's just all like farmy here. There's a quarry on this side, a prison on the other, little birds, move, and all kinds of field up in front. I mean, it doesn't last very long. I came outside to ice on the hood of my car, and it says rain, or no, it says snow at 2 o'clock, but it did something before that. And it's all, it sleeted is what it did, because it's all over the front of my car here. And we're supposed to have a little more. These roads don't look good at all. I mean, they look kind of icy. So, great, and I took the back way. I didn't know we were getting any of this. But then it's by 3 o'clock, it's supposed to be fine. So, I'm going to the doctor's. My doctor's office is right behind my mother's house, and my mother lives right behind Kathy's house, where Lucy lives, the dog I'm taking care of, helping to take care of. So I'm gonna do the doctor's office, hit up Lucy, and come home. My mother texted me this morning and asked how I was feeling, and I said that, I'm still the same. Since I know it started either the 30th or the 31st. Today is the 7th. It's been long enough. And I was miserable this morning. The pain and pressure in my sinuses. And I'm constantly sneezing and blowing my nose. And besides that, I have postnasal drip and my ears get blocked off and on. But that's it. Hasn't become a cold. It hasn't become anything. By the time I left the house for the doctors, I was actually feeling pretty good. I was up, I moved around, I took a hot shower, that opened everything up, and I hate that because I'm going to go to the doctor's and I'm going to sound okay. I hope I sneeze really good while I'm there and have to blow my nose. Anyway, so she says maybe it's time you call the doctors. You might have sinusitis, sinus infection, whatever. But I only took my temperature once, that one night. Remember I told Chrissy I feel like I have a fever, and boom, 2 seconds later she had a thermometer in my mouth, because that's how she is. And I didn't, but I was having hot flashes all evening on top of feeling bad, which made me feel like I had a fever, and I haven't had hot flashes since. So whatever that is. Oh, I forgot to check my lipstick. I put it on half in the dark. It's all right. In the bathroom before I left. Slapped on some lotion on my hands and left. And my umbrella is still at my mother's house. What is this? Oh my God. A woman is pulling a dog across the road, and the dog is on wheels. Oh my gosh. She's not walking very great, but he's walking. Oh. It's like, I want to say like a white golden retriever / lab. It looks like a blonde lab, but he's got the longer fur of a golden retriever. Oh, the poor baby. She waved thank you. Oh, I can turn the heat on now. Heat, where are you? Okay, here we go. So anyway, what was I saying? I have no idea. Nope, it's gone. So this morning I had one of my breakfast sandwiches for 4 points and a banana, coffee and water. I'm all up on my pills and I'm wearing my new gloves. They are glove and mitten. The mitten, see the little button? I can unhook it and put it over. So my hands are warm, but my fingertips are cold right now. But that's okay. I just got them for driving. They were super cheap. I was shopping for my mother because she wanted thick, warm, black gloves. Not the stretchy magic gloves for Christmas. She just wanted regular gloves. And I found her some nice chenille gloves, and then I saw these and I thought they'd be cute for my car. I always keep at least a couple pairs in my car, but I'm just going to keep these in here. Turning in front of you. So my daughter's in training today for her new medical assistant job at a local walk-in clinic. And she looks cute in her white pants, stuff like that. And then she has to go to work tonight because she is doing fire training for EMTs or something, and she's the instructor. So she'll get a few hours off to rest in between the training and then the training for her regular job. I'm very proud of her. She's a very diligent, hard worker. She's got an extreme amount of integrity where working is concerned, and she gets that from her father. Lord knows she doesn't get that from me. No, because if I could call off, I did. If I had a sick day, I took it. All right, I'm here, so I'm going to go in. It took less than 10 minutes to get here. Okay, bye. I'm in the doctor's office, or the exam room, waiting now. I didn't have a fever, and my blood pressure was 120/72, so no complaints there. I'm not sufficiently snotty enough for the doctors, though. I wish I were more stuffy than I am right now. I'm going to go play my game until he comes in here. I think it's a he. My doctor wasn't available, so I just took whoever was. Gotta go. All right, well, I'm done with that. And it is what it is. It's just viral. But for some reason, she gave me a prescription for an antibiotic. She's not my regular doctor, and I didn't really like her, and she wasn't listening. She wasn't letting me explain myself. She was, because I told her when I blow my nose it's a little bloody. She's like, oh, and she thinks I'm getting bloody noses all the time. And there was something else she wasn't, oh, the medication. I told her occasionally taking a sinus medication over the counter, and she said it's because of all the medicine I'm taking that's causing all the dryness that's making my nose bleed. I'm like, no. I said, perhaps I'm not explaining myself well enough. And I wanted her to shut up and listen. And then I told her, since I've gotten this, I've taken over-the-counter medicine maybe 5 times in 9 days. So that's either once a day or not at all. I said, and I don't have a bloody nose. I've never had a bloody nose in my life. Because she was saying, if it continues, you have to go to an ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor, so they can stick something up your nose and cauterize it. That's when I was like, perhaps you're not understanding. The problem was she wasn't listening. And I told her I only blow my nose when I sneeze because otherwise I'm stuffy, and it's just a little bit of blood in the tissue. It's not a big deal. It's just that never happens to me. I've never had a bloody nose in my life. Oh, I said, I just want to know if I'm contagious in any way because I've been avoiding my mother. I didn't go to church yesterday. I don't want to be around people when I'm sick, mainly because if my immune system is down, I could get you know, I'm more susceptible to other people's germs. I worry about that more. And she said, oh, well, you're diabetic, so your immune system's down. I'm like, my A1C is 6.2. She's like, oh, that's great. I said, I know. So she wasn't listening. You know what I mean? She's not my doctor, so she doesn't know. But I had to set her straight. And she said, all right. I think she just gave me the prescription to shut me up. She told me to get a saline nasal spray, saline solution to use. State constable. Because I said when my, if I'm not stuffy, then I'm very dry and burny. And she said, use that when you're dry and burny, and try not to blow your nose very much. Well, I have to if I sneeze and everything starts running, you know. I don't know. But it is what it is, and that's what it is, and I have this till it goes away. But I said, so I'm definitely not contagious. She swore, no, you're not contagious. You don't have a fever. You don't have the flu. You just have a viral infection, and it'll take as long as it takes. So I'm relieved to know that. I don't know if I really want to take the antibiotic, because if it is viral, it won't help me. And she said not to take any more allergy pills because that dries me up too much and makes me bleed on my nose. And she said use a Tylenol if I need for any pain. But when I have like sinus pain, a sinus headache, Tylenol and ibuprofen don't help. I always have to take a sinus pill for that. So I will take some regular pain pills and see if it helps my face feel better. And then I'll get the saline solution, and I'll think about the antibiotic. I'm not sure. Right now I am at Lucy's house. I'm going to go in and take care of her. It's 2:13. I got to the doctor's appointment early, and they took me in early, which was what I was hoping for. So anyway, after this, I guess I'm just going home. Chrissy is done with her training at 3 o'clock, and so I'll get to spend a little time with her. I'm going to go home and have some lunch. All right. When I get home, I'll show you what I got from the Happy Planner. Bye. Hi. I'm sitting outside the clinic waiting for my daughter to get out. It's just after 3. I found her vehicle, and I parked right next to it. She doesn't know that I'm here because they can't have their cell phones with them while they're in there. So I'm just waiting. I kind of have to pee, so we'll see how long I wait. But I thought maybe we could grab a quick lunch or not, whatever she wanted. I did Kathy's, and I did the drugstore, which is right next to the clinic here. And then it was like 2:45, so I shot her a text hoping she'd get it when she came out at 3, but it's 3:09. Oh, there she is. And I ran to the Dollar Tree, which is right here, and I grabbed a couple things. She hasn't seen me yet. She looks tired. But anyway, I wanted to show you a picture of this fire. I gotta go. We'll talk about that stupid fire later. Hello. I was doing a day in the life type of video yesterday because I was all over the place with things. I ate this and I went there. But I didn't get to finish it last night because when I get back in the evening and I relax, that's it. Everything just kind of stops from there. So this is going to be like a 2-day quickie video. I went to the Dollar Tree while I was out yesterday, and I picked up these really cute fuzzy gloves. They are felt. I tried them on before I threw them in my cart to make sure that they fit, and they did, and they had a lot of bright colors, which I don't appreciate. So I got these. My coat is blue, so these will go just fine with them, and I think they're very soft and they're pretty, and I'm a sucker for cute gloves, so I have more than I need now that I have these. And I also picked up some shipping labels from Jot at the Dollar Tree. There's 20 sheets, and the sheets are this size. And they are great to use in your planner when you want to cover something. You just cut out the size that you need, and you can lay it over something. A decoration that comes with the planner page that you don't really appreciate or doesn't go with the theme that you're trying to do this week. So I got those. Other people buy the Avery shipping labels that are the full size, like the, what is that, 8.5 by 11. And I considered that, but for right now, I don't need anything that big. Well, they cut from it, you know, but I'm just starting out. So $1 shipping labels that are 4 by 6 is my speed for now. Then I got my Happy Planner box, and I had ordered 3 things a couple weeks ago, and they came yesterday or the day before yesterday. I got the Happy Planner medium-sized discs in the gold. They all have a heart on them. And this is my second set of these. I bought a set last week at Michael's to use, and I'll show you what I used them for. This is what I ordered these for, but when I saw them at Michael's, I grabbed them because they were on sale, like 50% off. If you remember, when I did my Happy Planner, my Happy Box it came with this, but it had different color and smaller discs. And I changed them out for a pack of these that I got at Michael's. And in it is just half sheet planner paper from the Happy box that came. And I went ahead and put all of my half sheets in there. So besides the pretty ones that came with this tablet, I also have the ones that say Get Focused. And here's the back side of a Get Focused page. And then one of my favorites is the weekly meal plan. It has the every day of the week on one side, and on the other side it has your grocery list. And this is pretty full. If I were going to put anything else in here, I would have to put expander discs in and get the bigs, but I would probably just start a separate video before I did that. And Lord knows with all of this paper, I don't need any new tablet paper in this size for a long time. I took some small discs that I have, and I put my 2 different color of the, what are these, quarter sheets on here, and the 4 different color of mini planner paper that I have, filler paper. And this is just a safe, handy, quick way to keep your paper. And that way you can just pull the whole thing out and use it as necessary. Put these away. And then I got a sticker book, of course. This sticker book, it just says stickers on it, but it's the coordinating pages sticker books, and there's 1,050 pieces. And if you look at the pictures, like every page, every sticker on the page coordinates. This is a very pretty first page, and it is gold foil. And you've got your full sheets, and you have something to write on, and you have habit trackers, and you have decoration. And here's something that's gold and pink. So I could take one sheet and do a whole page of decorating on that. And it's not just those subtle colors. There's also some vibrant pages, some really bold pages. I'm just showing a couple that I like. Now this doesn't say Christmas in any way, but this page and the one in front of it is all red and green. I could save it and use a lot of it for Christmas or just for red and green. And there's also a lot of like black and white and gold pages, but everything on the page coordinates, and it has a little bit of everything. Here's some red and gold. I'm just pointing out the ones that seem to stick out to me. I saw, here we go, there's a couple pages of red, white, and blue. That would be nice for, what's it called? 4th of July or something. There's nothing holiday about any of the things that are being said on here. Let life surprise you, get to work like a boss, today's plans, today is the day. But you could still use the colors to help coordinate your pages. Here's something pretty, you know, the colors just go together. and it's a thoughtful setup, and I think it helps people that really don't know how or don't know how to decorate their page. They don't know what to do. This kind of helps them out. So I was able to take this sticker page or sticker book off my list of the ones I was looking for. And again, this is the coordinating sheets sticker book, and I had to get it online because I couldn't find it in any store anywhere at all. And the last thing that I got was this case. It's a pretty big case. It's got a patch on the front of it, and this was either, I can't remember if it was $30 or $35, but it was clearanced down to $9.99, and it has 2 zippers on it, 2 different compartments, plenty of room for you to put everything. This is a zippered whole pouch for different things, and over here you have a half a pouch here, and then you have another whole section in here, and that's one side. And the other side is, I'm guessing, where you would put your happy planner. You would lay it down in here. There is a pocket here, and over here there are 2 pouches that are Velcroed, so you remove them and you unzip them. Oops, it is unzipped. Now it's zipped. So a nice full pouch, and you just put them right back in here. And I could easily use one for all my tools and one for my pens and other writing implements. And I could see myself using this on vacation if I'm going away and I want to take my planner stuff for journaling. I could put everything in here safely and pack it away in my suitcase. Or if I'm just going to my mom's and we're going to use our planners together or something, I could, again, get my stuff safely to wherever I'm going. In the meantime, I'm going to be using it to store some things. I don't know where it is. I have a lot of stuff in here of my planner that I'm not using because I'm only using a few months at a time, and the stuff that I'm not using is just sitting in this drawer. I thought I could put it in here and put it away so it's not in the way. And that's it for the 3 things that I got from Happy Planner this week. And now I'm done looking for stickers except for the elusive Wellness for the classic size planner that is, for some reason, only available at Walmart. And eventually, when I get around to looking again, I'll try. But I did use, I think I showed you, I'll just pull one sheet, these journaling stickers. It's a sticker, but you pull it up and there's more room for writing. And I've got 2 different sets. The Boss, this is the Boss Lady or Boss Girl, I don't remember. And I got the Faith Warrior one. And I'm using one this week in my, let me see, I put it on Thursday. It says coffee in one hand and confidence in the other. Then when you lift it up, I've just put some things in there to pray for. That's really great if you decorated a little too much. You got a little too happy with your stickers and you didn't leave room to decorate with. And I can show you a perfect example from last week, but I didn't have those stickers then. And here on the first, I had decorations and I had only left myself this much room to write. If I had one of those stickers, I could have put it here and opened it up and had twice the amount of space. So I had to use my 0.3 dot whatever pen so that I could write really small and get everything in for that day. So I enjoy the fact that they, I'm happy that they created these stickers that I could use. But this is this week's, starting yesterday, my, whatever it's called, my daily thing, my weekly thing. I can't think of my words today. I swear I'm not on any cold medication. My weekly spread. So I just made a vet appointment for Gracie for Friday, so I need to add that in. It's time to get her nails clipped and her anal glands expressed and to pick up some more Apoquil for the month because her belly gets red and then she'll irritate it and lick it, and it's so hard to keep lotion on her because she'll want to lick it off, so then she'll have to wear a cone, and her cone is in the shape of a gray donut. And I just feel bad when I have to put her in that, but she does it to herself. But then it's my fault because I don't keep her on the pills, but then I don't want her on pills. Plus they're expensive. Come on. $59.40 for the month or something? It's ridiculous. For 30 pills. Yes. Who's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I touched Luna. Come here. You want to come up and say hi? Come here. Come here. Come see me. Here's Luna. She was laying by me, and I touched your butt, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's my lipstick. Leave it there. I love you. Yeah, good girl. Her mommy's home, getting ready for work, and I'm leaving soon to go take care of Lucy. And then my mother's taking me out for coffee. Yay! So I'll probably talk to you later in the car. And I'll be able to explain that fire video that I already put out when I was editing yesterday, even though I didn't talk about it yet like I said I would. But then again, I don't know where I'm putting this video, so maybe I already did talk about the fire. Either way, I gotta get ready and go now. Ciao. Hi. I'm a little moist to dig out my shirt and try to stay in my lane at the same time and away from their mailbox. Okay, it's raining, and I had to stop at the office to hand over a credit card I found on the ground outside my door, right between my door and the mailboxes. I found it over the weekend, and I forgot to take it to them yesterday. And when I called the company, they said, yeah, just rip it up and throw it away. I'm like, all right. So I told the lady at the office, I said, if that were my card, I would want to know where it was. Sure, hopefully she'll rip it up, you know, and have the company give her a new number. But still, because the company said when she realizes it's missing, she'll call and get a new one. Maybe she hasn't realized it's missing. It's for an online store that I never heard of before, Love Loft. We look it up, some kind of clothing, online clothing store. I don't know. But, and it had a woman's name on it. So I handed it in. So if she's not in the system, they could just get rid of it. If she is, they could return it and she could do what she wants. But like I said, if it was my card, I would want it back so that I know that I had it and then I could take care of it. So anyway, the last we talked, I was going to show you a video of a fire. And I edited everything that I had already done yesterday and added the clip. So, the fire. That happened on Sunday night. Chrissy was in work, and she sent me a text and said, go outside and look at building number 4 for a suspicious, where am I going? This way. Balcony fire. And so I grabbed my phone and my jacket and ran outside, and I could hear the sirens, and I found it right away on the side there up on the 3rd floor. And I took some video to send to Chrissy because she's in work and she can hear what's going on the radio, but she couldn't see what was going on. And 2 cop cars showed up, and then I could still hear more sirens, but then I got another message from Chrissy, and she said, grill, and not suspicious anymore. They're taking care of it. So I think they canceled the fire engine, turned them around, because the place that they came from is right down the road. We just passed it before I turned the corner here. The firehouse is so close, but that's not the one where Chrissy works. She works at 2 different companies. But anyway, so some idiot decides to grill outside on their balcony. Grills aren't allowed. Okay, they provide grills for us outside for the buildings to share. Yellow. And B, you should know better. You have to read everything on your lease before you sign it. And if you don't, well, that's on you. And I bet you anything, come Monday, they got in trouble from the office and also have to pay for some damage, because if you look at that fire, it was nice and lickety up, nice and high, even before I started taking video, because I was watching it for a while before I thought, oh, I should take some video. And it was higher, and I bet you some of that siding burnt, melted, you know. So they're in trouble. And so that's my story about the fire video. Yeah. Dumb grill, dumb people. People don't care. Which leads me to my next story about people not caring about what's on the lease. I have a real problem with people taking their dogs off their leash when they're outside in my development, because it is strictly prohibited. If your dog is out of its apartment, your dog has the leash on, period. And twice this past week, within a 48-hour period of time, it happened twice in the backyard. Now, I opened the door in the middle of the day to take my dogs out. I had both of them, and we were going out for a quick pee, and there was a young lady with blonde hair up by the white rocks, which I've showed you before the hill goes down to the pond. And she had what looks like a lab golden retriever mix, because I couldn't tell what it was. It wasn't quite full grown because it didn't look mature enough, but it was a big dog, probably 3 times the size of Luna, who's 3 times the size of Gracie. Really big, full, fluffy, you know. And it took one look at us and started bounding toward us. Clearly not going to hurt anybody, but still, my dogs, when confronted, could hurt. They could cause a fight. My dogs, I was like this. They were screaming, barking, carrying on. Their hair was up from ear to tail. Their hair was standing up straight. They felt threatened and scared. And I'm like, oh no. And the woman yells, sorry, as she's trotting toward the dog to try and catch the dog before the dog gets to us. And I am backing up, trying to get the dogs back into the house so I could shut the door. And by the time I got the last of them in the door, the dog was on my patio. And the woman was still heading toward the dog. And before I slammed the sliding door shut, I yelled, I don't want to see that. I don't ever want to see that again. That is against the rules here. Slam. She never looked at me. She never looked up. She just, by the time she got to my patio, my door was shut. It's just a glass door, so she could still see me, and the dogs were still barking like crazy, and she hooked the dog and skedaddled. And we waited for a moment until I thought she had disappeared, and then we went out, and she was gone. And then the next day at 1:30 in the morning, I went to take one of the dogs out for bed, I think Gracie. And one of my neighbors, and I know who she is and she knows better, had to scoop her little white dog up and head in because she didn't have her dog on the leash, and she knows She knows better than that. And she probably thought, oh, it's 1:30 in the morning, we'll just run outside quick. No. You can run outside quick all you want, but you put a freaking leash on your dog, lady. She made me so mad. Now I'm mad again. Anyway, Lucy's. I have to go to Lucy's. I have to be at my mom's house in 15 minutes. But Lucy's is right here. So anyway, that's the problem I had over the weekend, I guess, with these two neighbors. I don't know who the first lady was. I'm not familiar with her or her dog. But hopefully I scared her. I don't care if I made her mad or not. That doesn't matter. But hopefully I scared her into behaving and not doing that with the dog anymore. And go ahead and tell the office that you got yelled at, because you're the one that took your dog out without a leash. So I don't care. All right, I'm parking in a different spot, right behind Kathy's car. Kathy has to move. Guess what? They're not taking her to I'm looking into the patio window of the apartment I used to live in, because that's how I used to park. When I could see myself, then I could park. Anyway, they're not taking her to the rehab. For whatever reason, she doesn't have the right criteria. And she has to go to a nursing home until she's done with this intravenous antibiotics. But I need the house key first. House key. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Say hi, beautiful. You're a beautiful girl. Yes, you are. You're a beautiful girl. It is 10:33 p.m. and I was doing some editing and realized that I ended the last video abruptly at Kathy's house and didn't tell you about the rest of my day. Not that you really want to know, as exciting as my life is. But after Lucy, I picked up my mother, and she was taking me to Starbucks. But because I was going to be in the area, I said I would pick her up for her. Well, I picked her up a little after 3. You have a hair on your nose. There. All gone. I was starving because that's my lunchtime. So we went around the corner to a local, it's like a 50s diner. And I got a chef salad, no cheese. My mother got an egg, a cheese omelet, and crispy bacon. She's on some kind of a low-carb thing. And my salad was fresh and delicious, and I loved it. I ate most of it. I didn't bring any of it back with me. Then we went to Starbucks, and we got some coffee. I got some kind of a cinnamon latte thing. I don't know. I'm not a Starbucks person. I don't understand how to order, and I'm rebellious when it comes to the sizes. This is America. I don't know what a grande is. Give me a small, medium, or large. So we sat down. We found some cozy chairs by the window, and we sat there and talked until our drinks were gone. And then I took my mother home and came home in time to feed the dogs dinner. It was like 5:30. Might have even been after that. And then Kathy called me, and she said that they made the move already. And she was there at the nursing home, and she's not happy. She doesn't have a private room. And you could hear an orderly in the background, a male, yelling to the lady she's sharing the room with, something about a nightgown. Do you want your nightgown? And it was very clear that he had to talk very loud so that the woman could hear him. And Kathy didn't know where any of her stuff was. They packed all her stuff and just shoved her in there. And she can't find her walker. She has her own walker there. And she says, they put it in the van and I haven't seen it since. I said, well, you better, find out where that is, because if they lost your walker, they owe you one. And I don't know. She's really upset. And I have to go get a few things for her tomorrow and take it over to her. This nursing home that they stuck her in is not far from me at all. So I'll go take care of that. I am feeling better today. Like, why did I even go to the doctor's yesterday? I still get bouts of stuffiness, and but my general feeling isn't doom and gloom anymore, if that makes any sense. I don't feel as bad as the symptoms are lessening and lightening up. I didn't take any cold medicine yesterday or today, so hopefully I won't need any tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel even better. That would be nice. I'm not sneezing as much either, so that's a break. So anyway, I just started watching, what is that? What's her name? Weight Watchers with Carrie. Couldn't think of it. And yes, my Christmas stuff is still up. That's Luna's and Gracie Lou's, and we had to move this rocking chair over to here because the Christmas tree is in the way. And anyway, what's today? The 9th, and the stuff is still up. The only thing I did so far was bring the wreath from the front door, and it's sitting on an end table over there. And today I took all the Christmas cards down from the closet door that I showed you. And that's it. That's all we've done so far. I wasn't feeling good, so I had absolutely no motivation. And Chrissy is working 3 jobs now, so she's home even less. And when she is home, she's ready to pass out, literally pass out. You know, she's just... So if I can get her to get all the boxes down from the shelves in the laundry room and out here, then I can start dismantling the place, because I am starting to feel better. But tomorrow I've got a lot of running around to do for Kathy and stuff. And go visit Lucy again. I'm not going to church tomorrow. I've decided not to go to church anymore this winter on Wednesday evenings, because I don't do the after dark in the cold. By that time of day, I want to be home in the house where it's warm and dry and just not deal with going out. And my mother's like that with Sunday school during the winter, because it's just too cold in the mornings, and that's a whole extra hour early, you know, and it's just frozen over, and I don't blame her. So she doesn't go to Sunday school now until spring, and I won't be going Wednesday night until spring. So it's a relief to know I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow evening. That's all. Well, it's late, and I didn't do any diamond painting again today like yesterday, and my eyes are done focusing for the day. You know what I mean? I'm just going to sit here and watch a couple videos and go to bed. So I thought I would end this real quick. 6 minutes later. What are you doing? You sleeping? Hey, 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 hey. Are you sleeping? Okay, go sleep. Poor Gracie. I love you so much. I love you. You want to give me a kiss? Want to come here, give me a kiss? Come here, give me a kiss. Oh, come here. Oh, yeah. Good girl. Mm-hmm. She likes to give kisses. There's her bellies down here. That's her chicken thigh. Yes. I love you. All right. Yes. Well, we're going to go now and make out for a little bit. Mm-hmm. No, you have to be on the other side. There you are. There you are. Yeah, good girl. And do nothing for a while. So thanks for watching. And I love all you guys. And I'm glad I'm feeling better. And till I see you again, be blessed. Bye-bye.